This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube. WWE Hall of Famer Mike Rotunda, the father of the late Bray Wyatt, who was seen here. This is the most recent picture of Mike, where obviously he didn't look in the best health, seen there with Leilani Kai at a recent convention. He was known as IRS in WWE, Michael Wall Street and VK Wall Street in WCW, as well as Mike Rotunda in WCW. Good friends with Barry Windham, and it was Barry Windham that said in an interview with my friend Bill Apter the other day that Mike is in hospice care. So that means he's pretty much, there's very few people that get out of hospice care. You're put in there at the end of your life. He didn't elaborate on what exactly was wrong with him. And I don't know if Bill even realized what he had said about Mike because he kind of like glossed over the hospice care comment and kept pushing Barry to comment on Bray. So I'm not even sure if he didn't want to get into it because of the sadness or if it just went over his head when Barry said it. But Barry looked visibly upset. Barry's had his own health problems. Mike is only 67. And other than the famous story where I guess he was naked and drunk one night and in the Florida territory and he tried to jump a fence and his balls sack got caught on the top of the fence and got a rip in it. You don't hear of Mike Rotunda being a big partier or anything, so I'm surprised to hear. I I've only heard good things about him, and we're hearing that he might be passing soon at 67. Yet we have slime balls like Abdullah the Butcher still living at 84. Sometimes God works in mysterious ways, so we'll keep him in our prayers. I remember him as IRS mainly as a kid growing up. Uh, he had some good matches with Macho Man and of course Money Incorporated with Ted DiBiase, and he has this famous WCW match where this jobber tries to get a little rough with him. And of course, he's a former Syracuse University amateur wrestler, and he pretty much manhandles the jobber. That's worth looking up. It's a good lesson that like when you know how to amateur wrestle, you can take care of a situation and still remain in character because you can see that in that match, like it does turn into a shoot, but he doesn't panic or anything. He just kind of stretches the guy a little bit. So yeah, well, I've met him a couple times as an agent because he was an agent in the early 2000s in WWE, and he seemed like a really nice guy. Um, Someone mentions that the Varsity Club too. Yeah, he was part of the. I was never, even though I'm a Kevin Sullivan fan, I was never really a fan of the Varsity Club. But yeah, he was in the Varsity Club as well. And yeah, when you bury your son, that can take a toll on you. So Uncle Howdy, I think, is still in WWE, although that gimmick has lost interest of